Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sorting out my under kitchen sink cupboard. Now my under kitchen sink cupboard is absolutely chock-a-block with products that I keep buying, products that I use on a regular basis, products that I've topped up on, products. So it just needs a good organise to make my life a lot easier, and I just can't wait to get stuck into it. Now it's been a long time coming to sort this cupboard out, and finally today is the day that I'm going to do it. So I've invited you to come and organise my under kitchen sink cupboard with me, and I hope you enjoy it. This video is inspired by Mrs Hinch. She's a lovely lady who has introduced cleaning in a way where it's enjoyable. You know, she names her products, she names her baskets and organising things like that. And I'm not going to go fully Mrs Hinch, but she has inspired me to get this cupboard sorted out once and for all. Now the festive season is kicking in. We're in a couple of weeks we're going to be in Christmas, and I don't want my cupboard to be like this for New Year's. So I'm tackling it now, and I'm going to keep it organised like this for the rest of however. So let's do this. This is how my under kitchen sink cupboard is looking at the minute. I'm just going to zoom in and show you the condition of this cupboard. Now shame on me, I need to get this sorted out. Today is a great time for me to do it. You know, I've got the rest of the house more or less sorted out, so this is the last thing that I need to do, and then we can put the Christmas tree up and we're all good to go. So I'm going to start by taking out the products one by one. Example, Sephora coming out of my ears. Can't go wrong with Sephora though, I must say. Then I've got sifts. Mainly all the products that I showed in my last video, my favourite cleaning products. I'm taking them all out. There is quite a lot here, so bear with me while I do this. Is all this very necessary? I don't think it is. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be eliminating some of them as well, the ones that I'm not really using, and I'm going to be dividing up the multiples and putting them in other places in the house, like in my downstairs cloakroom that can have its own products, in our shower room that can have its own products, and in the bathroom can have its own products as well. Rather than me walking around with a caddy full of products for each room that I'm cleaning. So all that is going to stop, and I'm sure my life when it comes to cleaning is going to be a lot easier, and I have a lot more time on my hands to do the things that I love, like making YouTube videos. So that's all the products out of the cupboard. So what I'm going to do now, if I can find it, this is what happens most of the times. I'm just going to give it a clean using my favourite Astonish kitchen cleaner, which is Zesty Lemon. It also cuts through grease and grime, so this bottom bit has become quite grimy. I'm just going to spray this on there like that, and then using my found a pen in there, using my trusted microfiber cloth from Adis, I think that's how you say it, Adis. I'm just going to give it a wipe down on the surfaces like that, and then I'm going to spray some more on the sides, and then just give that a good wipe down as well, and then on this side. So that's everything emptied out, and I've given it a wipe down. I've actually added these hooks beforehand. I added a light as well, and then I've also attached this rail which I picked up in IKEA. So that's been on there for a while, but it just needs to be used a bit better. So I'm going to sort that out. So I'm going to add a shelf here as well. So that will become my Narnia. So I'll be able to organise some of the smaller items at the top and then put all the heavier items at the bottom. So I'm so excited. This is just going to make life a lot easier for me when it comes to cleaning. You know, little things like Sephora, you pull one out and then, you know, they come tumbling down on top of you. You know, you've got little things like the Astonish oven cookware cleaner. You know, you pull that out because it's quite small and the box is it's quite a funny shaped box. I just find that this tumbles over everywhere. So what I've got also, I'm going to use these baskets. This one is going to be attached onto here. Before I was just hanging cloths on there like so, which, you know, that's fine, but if I have a basket attached, like so, that's a lot easier. Now I'm going to start putting all my Sephoras inside here right now actually. So the Sephoras that I have is the Lemon Fresh, I have the Twilight Garden, I have the Winter Morning, I have the Festive Season one, the Christmas one, and that's all I have for now, which is quite a lot because, as you know, Sephora is very concentrated, so it goes a long way. I don't need to buy any more Sephoras for a good while. So that's that. So what I'm also going to do is put my oven and cookware cleaner in the back of that one as well. In fact, I might just turn these to the side like that. Oven and cookware cleaner. And then another small bottle is my washing machine cleaner, which I pick up from Aldi. That can also go in the back there. And that is that little caddy bit organised already. Brilliant, great. So hopefully when the shelf goes, that will still sit on top of the shelf like that, which is fine. Now for the bottom, rather than use individual plastic boxes, these ones I picked up in Poundland, I've had these for a while, used them around the house. So rather than use them at the bottom like so, they do fit perfectly. I think these are designed for under kitchen sink cupboards. I prefer to use a bigger box for the bottom and keep these small ones for the top for the smaller items. So I'm going to take these out right now. And I'm going to use this big box, which is a clear box. Again, I've taken this from one of the rooms upstairs. We wasn't using it anymore, but this fits perfectly into this cupboard like that. Look how that fits. That fits absolutely perfectly. Now I might just have to move closer in. There we go. Now you can see it better. You can't see me that well, but you can see the cupboard. So I'll just move that back out again like that. So now that I've got this big clear box, what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill the front area with all my everyday cleaning products. Down the side I'm going to put all the washing machine products, so because the washing machine is right here. And then at the back I'm going to put some of the extra stuff for storage, because I can't really do anything at the back there because we've got this pump thing that takes up the back of the cupboard in quite a big way. So all at the back there I'm going to put things like caustic soda, baking powder, soap crystals and all that kind of thing. So I've just put some caustic soda into these unused food containers. Also I've done the same with my soda crystals because the plastic bag that it came in had broken, so I thought that was a good idea to have those in these containers. I've also put them into a plastic bag first and then put the product into the bag and then into the box, and then I'm just gonna stack them and put them to the back of the cupboard in the space above the pump, which is out of reach. Okay, what I'm going to do now is put all the products that I use daily to the front of this basket, and then all the ones that I use you know, throughout the week towards the back. So that's what I'm going to start doing. So this is the Astonish kitchen cleaner, zesty lemon. Then I've got the Astonish fabric freshener, cotton fresh. Then I've got the Astonish window and glass cleaner. You know I love the Astonish products. And then I've got Dettol surface cleaner. And I've got the bleach, which is by TESCO. Then I've got the Mildew Blaster by Astonish. And then what I'm going to do on the side here, I'm going to put all the laundry products on the side. So I've got the Vanish Power Stain Remover Powder. And then I've got the Astonish version of it, which is the Oxy Active Stain Remover. And then I'm going to put in my Fairy Fabric Softener. And then I've got the Lenore, which this is such a nice product, guys. This is the Lenore scent inspired by nature, and this is the Silk Tree Blossom. Absolutely smells fantastic, guys. So I've got that as well to go on the side there. And then I've got my Astonish fabric stain remover. That just slips on the side perfectly. And then the Fairy non-bio liquid, that fits there perfectly. So that's that side already sorted out with all the laundry products. Great, fantastic. I do have some extra of the fabric stain remover by Astonish, so those I'm just going to put towards the back. Like that. And then I did actually pick this up in Aldi a few weeks ago, and this is the version of the Lenore that I just showed you. This is the Pony Blossom and Silk fabric one. And what I use this one for, guys, I use this like similar to what Mrs Hinch does. I've been using this, well, not this, but I use fabric softener and a little bit of Sephora as a fabric freshener. So I just dilute this in a bit of water and put 1 drop of Sephora, and I just spray it all around the house onto the carpets and so on. That's a really great product. I mean, I know I do have the Astonish fabric refreshener, but sometimes you know, you just need a bit of a nicer smell. Once this fabric freshener finished, I'm going to be doing my own blends and my own mixes of my own fabric fresheners with using fabric conditioners. So that's a good tip right there. So this one I'm just going to put into the back there as well. So I don't use it often, but it's there. So I'm quite happy with how this has turned out. So next is my Sif creams, micro crystal creams. I've got the lemon and I've got the lovely pink flower, which I mentioned on my last video. If you haven't seen that, please have a look and please subscribe. So those are just going to go in there. Then my Sif floor cleaner, which I use regularly as well, maybe twice or 3 times for the day. I'm saying that, but it's actually diluted into my spray mop, so I don't have to keep using it. So that can actually go at the back of this box here. Then I've got my Dettol all-in-one disinfectant spray. That can go in there. Then I've got some extra washing up liquid. I've actually got a soap dispenser with my washing up liquid in it, so I don't need to use this on a regular basis anymore. So I'm just going to put that towards the back as well. And then I've got some Meadow Fresh, Morning Fresh washing up liquid as well, so that can go to the back. So I've actually picked up this in Poundland the other day, which is similar to the Sif one. This is Lemon Fresh. I haven't actually used this yet, but because Astonish products are, as you know, or if you didn't know, Astonish products are vegan and cruelty free. So I'm very intrigued to try this and how it smells. Actually, I'll just open it now. It smells really nice. So you know, there's no harm in having this one as well as the sieve. So I'll keep that at the back because the sieve one hasn't actually finished yet. And then I've just got some lavender furniture polish with beeswax from TESCO, which I use on my leather sofas. And I've got my trusted shake and vac. There we go. That's of course the fresh lemon one as well. And I've got my Astonish descaler, all-purpose descaler, which I use in the kettle and on our TESCO coffee machine. So that goes in there like that. And then I've got so I've got this as well. This is similar to Dettol. It's just an antiseptic disinfectant. So this is nearly finished. So what I'll do later on today, when I've cleaned the front yard, I'll just pour this down the drain, you know, to keep the drain smelling fresh. So I'll keep that one out now. And then I've got this product, which is similar to the 1001 carpet mousse. This is I picked this one up in Savers. It's the same 650ml, but it's a fantastic, great product for the carpets and stain removing as well. So that I don't use as often, but I'll just put this towards the back of the cupboard just there. And then I've got the Astonish Vax Max, which is really made for machines for cleaning the carpet, but I actually use it as it is for just cleaning my rugs sometimes. So I put that towards the back here because I use that. Then I've got my Dishmatic refills, which on this IKEA rail that I spoke about before, just take these things off. I've actually attached 2 little hooks, so this just hooks on there perfectly like that. And then I've got a refill for my flat mop, not my spray mop. This is for the flat mop, so I'm just going to hook that on there like that as well. And I've got my refills for my caddy bin, so that's just going to go on top. Actually, refill for the caddy bin can just sit at the bottom there. That works quite well. I've got this oven, grill and barbecue cleaner, which we're not going to use for a while, so that can go right to the back of the cupboard here. And then I've got this Jay's, I forgot to mention this in my last video, but I've got this Jay's fresh bin powder, which is a lemon fresh, and you can sprinkle this into your outside bin, and also you can put it into your food caddy as well to make your food caddy smell nice. So very great product. What I've actually used as a storage solution as well, I've just put all my sponges into a plastic bag. This bag has been recycled from one of my son's baby grows. You know you get the baby grow, you get the baby grows in the packets with the hooks, you know, with the little hangers attached. So I've just reused this bag and put all the sponges in there for now, rather than use a basket. And this just folds up nicely, and I can just pull it onto the top end of the sink, which is out of reach because I don't need to use them on a regular basis. Once I need one, I'll just take one out, you know, and it's up there out of the way. So that's a really good tip there as well. Okay, so that's my under kitchen sink cupboard all sorted out and organised. I've got my Safloras up here. I've got my antibacterial wipes in the box here. I've got all my everyday products here. My laundry detergents are there. Everything is in its rightful place. Now, I might put the shelf up, I might not. Please feel free to leave your comments whether I should put the Narnia inspired shelf by Mrs Hinch up or not. The cupboard looks great as it is. It's clean and it's organised, so that's the main thing. And please feel free to comment on any of the ideas that I've put up, my storage solutions. And yeah, share the love, guys. So thank you so much for watching. It's been great producing this video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe. That's all from me, Amanda Oak in. See you on the next video. Bye.